Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Guys, all 2024, the dip bias has continued to come through to buy the dip. Every single time, every time we get a dip. 1 day of selling, 2 days, 3 days the most. Here they come buying the dip. But hey, guess what? We got CPI tomorrow in the morning. Okay. Now, as you guys know, a lot of time with CPI, market become very volatile. All right. Our last one on March 13th, the market moved in a $7 range. The one before that, around February, market moved in a $7 range. Tomorrow, I'm expecting and hoping at the same time that we continue to get volatility. All right. As you guys know, I just trade at level to level and I leave runners. That's it. All right. But you know these CPI data days they tend to leave or set bottoms and tops. Okay. Can the market do it again? Can this CPI do it again for us? We'll see. But as usual, only the price action can answer it. All right. Today we dropped all the way down to this fib level, my 61.8 fib level. As you guys can see, that long wick right there. There was buying pressure, and even though it's a red candle, we did, compared to yesterday, we did close a tad bit higher. However, we didn't break out the range. You know, I talked about the double inside candle setup yesterday. Didn't break out any of the parent candles range. What does that mean? That means we are still consolidating and we are setting up for a big move. With CPI tomorrow, I will definitely not be surprised if we get that. So you guys got to be ready to trade it unbiasedly. Okay? If you guys are holding swings, good luck. But whatever happens tomorrow, you gotta react unbiasedly. If it don't go your way, cut your loss, reset. There's gonna be a next trade setup coming your way for an opportunity for you to get your P&L right. All right? Always remember there's always another trade. So with that being said, let's get into the levels. Okay, you guys can see here I got that fib level, 1.236 fib level at 520.5ish, or 6ish, around that range. We broke it down Thursday, multiple days in a row. We had some selling pressure there, including today. So now we know what the sell zone is. It's that fib level at 520.6ish. If it clears, guys, that is your sign to go long. RSI is not overbought, but that is your sign to go long, and we could pop up to 522, 524 or higher. Above 524, a bottom could be in, and new all-time high could be in play, guys. Trade it unbiasedly. Now, as far as the bearishness, we got to drop it down, break it down 518. Now, if we look at the intraday chart, going to all the way till today, I have it all the way back there to February. I gotta get to the front, and here we are. This morning, today's April 9th. This morning, I had this yellow line in my 518 level. We broke down 518 on the 15-minute chart. Beautiful. Gave us a nice entry for puts, and it led to a few dollar moves to the downside. Okay? We gotta do that again. But instead, because you guys can see here, we eventually recovered and recaptured it. We got to break down that 518 level, and it has to be official on the daily chart, not just on the smaller time frame. They're good for daily chart, day trading moves, but as far as the daily chart goes, we needed to close for swing trading. Below 518 would be bearish. 516 would definitely be bearish. Now, where was the buying pressure we had today? From that fib level around 514.3ish. If that level fails, buying zone, buying pressure, canceled. We are going lower. 512.7 would be the bull's last stand of defense, because that is the grandmother's candle, this big bar right here. If that level fails, we are dropping lower. It could be an ABC pattern. A move down, B recovery, and then CPI could assist with that C move to the downside. Either way, we got to react unbiasedly. Okay, now for triple Q, same situation. The reason why I don't talk too long about triple Q is because it moves very similar to the SPY. So a lot of the concepts that I say about the SPY, the principle can be applied to triple Q. The only difference is the levels, right? So as far as the bull case, we want to see it pop above 443 and 445, okay? Very simple, straightforward. If we clear, could pop up higher to 448 or higher, all right? Bottom could likely be it above 445 though, all right? Now, to be bearish, we got to drop below 441 and 439. I feel like I've been saying these same levels for so long. I'm really hoping triple Q makes a move. I don't have to talk about these levels for a while now because, you know, it gets repetitive after a while. And I apologize if you guys find me to be repetitive, but I'm a price action guy. I can only report what's in front of me. Trade what's in front of you, report and chart what's in front of you. It is what it is, guys. All right. But yeah, below 441 and 439, I would definitely short it. And like I said, with CPI tomorrow, we could get a big move, a directional move. And it could be, I mean, obviously either or, to the upside, to the downside. But it won't be chop, because chop is what we've been getting lately. So I'm hoping we get that trend phase type of move. All right. You guys got my levels for triple Q. Same thing. And NVDA. Now, NVDA, we broke down. All right, I got some new levels, guys. I got some new levels. All right. Today, we broke down a fib level. Got it from March 11th high up to March 25th high. Excuse me, March 11th low to March 25th high. And this gives us lower levels, potential lower levels that we could potentially hit. Today, we broke down 868.6. That was a fib level. All right. Closed around 853-ish. Now, where's the next critical fib level? It's around 841.6-ish. All right. So below 853.5-ish, which is where it closed today, obviously I got support at 850. 850 fails, we are likely dropping down to 841.6. Now, if some of you guys are thinking, whoa, that's a big move, Uncle. Well, it's NVDA. This stock moves. All right. To be bullish, it's going to have to recapture a couple of levels. 859 is one, and then 868.6 is one. If we recapture 868.6, which is a fib level, we'll likely break out this down green trend line that I have, and that could put a bottom in. Okay, guys? Here is Tesla. W pattern is still a possibility. We close right around that fib level at 177. If we clear 180 tomorrow, guys, look to long. All right? Now, if we gap up because of CPI and we go above 180, obviously that's bullish. Next resistance would be the middle of this potential W pattern, which is 184. If we clear 184 bullish, we could pop up to 190 or possibly even higher. To be bearish, once again, we got to get back below 166.5. But before we even get there, we got to deal with 176, 174, 170, 168, and then 166.5. But below 166.5, I would be bearish. The next test of 160.5, which is where this double bottom is, will likely fail, okay? IWM just consolidating, all right? For a big move to the upside, need above 207.5. I would look to long above that. And for a big move to the downside, need to break down 205 and 203. Especially below 203. You guys can see the buying pressure we had around there. Below 203, I will be bear bias. Apple still overall bullish. Still overall bearish. We just back tested the neckline once again. What is it going to take to go lower? Well, maybe CPI. Below 170 is bearish. Breakdown of 168 would be bearish follow through. Above 170 and 172, bullish. All right, guys, keep it simple. AMD is also consolidating, guys. Breakdown of 167 and 165.5, bearish, bear bias, okay? Above 171 and 173-ish, bull bias. Favor more upside, okay? Here is Amazon, still testing around that fib level at 186.8-ish, okay? Like I said, I can't get bearish unless we break down 183, 181, and 179. Could be consolidating to build strength for the upside. If we get above 186.8, very bullish. Could head up higher. I think I got resistance around 189-ish, and I don't have a fib level to 197.7. Here is Netflix. I told everybody We break down 624, it's going to get bearish. And that's what happened. It got bearish. And yeah, close right around 618 is. That's the next fib level. And then the next fib level, and based on this trend line, the next critical level, 613. Okay, we break down 618, 613 in play. Below 613 is going to get real nasty. If you guys thought the last 2 days was nasty, it's going to get more nasty. So when would I get bullish again? When we recaptured lost levels. Okay, so if 618 bounces, we need to recapture 624. 624 recapture, we can get a bounce back to the upside. Here's Microsol bouncing off that trend line after recapture. We're at the false breakdown setup. Bouncing off that trend line. Follow through. Break out 426.5 and 428. If it does, 430 plus in play. New all-time high. Can't get bearish unless we break down 424. 0.5, 423, and 421. Those levels fail. Bearish. Google, more upside. Look at that. If we clear 158.8, more upsides coming. 160 or high is in play. Can't get bearish unless we break down 155.3 and 152.8. All right, keep it simple. Meta bouncing around, but we did bounce off that fib level, 1.618 fib level around 506s. All right, follow through. Gotta have to recapture 519 or higher. 519, clear 523, then new all-time highs back in play. Well, the previous all-time high around 530 ish, so 530, 31.5 ish. Okay, that will be in play if we can clear 519. Otherwise, if we break down 511.9, 506 would be back in play, and below 506, I would be bear bias. Bull buying pressure would be canceled. Here is XOM double inside candle setup. For me to be bull bias, it has to clear 122. Once again, if it clears 122, I would look to long. Higher highs are incoming, okay? To be bearish, 120.7 and support at 119.6 must fail. If it does, look to short. And here is Bitcoin. I thought it was going to get some new all-time highs. Got the break of the triangle pattern, but look at that. False breakout setup. If anyone was shorting from this triangle pattern and watching it like I was, I mean, may have short from there. They went stop loss hunting. And anyone who longed, they went stop loss hunting. They screwing both the bulls and the bears. But what I can tell you right now is if we lose a 68.8K level, that's bearish. Follow through would be to break down 60. You can break down 68.2K and 67.3K. That would be bearish follow through. This false breakout will only be canceled if we pop back above 70K and clear 71K. Then I would be bullish again. Okay, here's dog pool 518.6. For the last 2 days, 50% of activity was at 518.6. All right, so yeah, watch that level, guys. If it's below it, bearish. All right, let's take a look at the flows. Filter for 100K premiums or above. All right, it's bearish. It's bearish. Let's see if it can show follow through on CPI day. QQQ is bearish. IWM is bearish. Apple is bullish. NVDA is bullish. Tesla is bullish. AMD is bearish. Ah, interesting. Netflix is nothing for Netflix. Google is bullish. Meta is bullish. Amazon, it's bullish. They're all bullish. XOM, bullish. Beetle, bullish. Mara's bullish. And a coin, bullish. They're all bullish. Are the flows going to be correct? We'll see. Alright, guys. I hope you guys found value in this video. Check the pinned comment below if you guys want to join my Discord for information. Otherwise, have a great evening. Peace. Have a good night. Peace.